Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered, where we continue our journey with our newly acquired Greatsword. We previously left off at Seths Fortress, with our next step in our journey being to reach Anor Londo, and from there practically killing every single boss left in the game. So let's just do a little recap here. I make videos, random ones in fact, about video games, and fingers crossed I can keep doing this, I will make videos about video games including other random topics outside of video games. For this video specifically, we are trying to complete Dark Souls Remastered with the Greatsword because we want to be guts. Now, we're not just doing it for the sake of doing it, but once we finish the game, we're going to run back a new save file and spawn in the Greatsword, and see how different our progression is if we start with the stats required to use the Greatsword, and the Greatsword itself, and compare it to the run we did naturally. Anyways, if you watched my previous video, you know what's next, and that's Anor Londo, baby. Just kidding, let's take a step back. Once we got our Greatsword, instead of moving to Anor Londo, we decided to mess around and do a bit of exploration. Our curiosity took us all the way back to Darkroot Garden, where we were excited to fight the dog. However, we needed 20,000 souls to get the crest of Artorias in order to unlock the door here. So what better way to collect souls than to kill a boss, even if we forget to use the souls for the crest. Anyways, the closest boss to us here was the Moonlight Butterfly. So we made our way there by going deeper into the forest and encountered the first rendition of Dark Souls enemies that are overcompensating, such as these knights here, who deal a buttload of damage and are fucking huge, but are pretty weak once you have the right equipment. But that doesn't matter, right? It's me we're talking about. We die regardless. So we make our way back and whoop their asses and collect the Elite Knight armor, which we can't even wear, so. Now, the boss is at the top of this tower here. Now, I didn't know this at the time since it didn't click that trying humanity meant summoning someone to fight for you. Nonetheless, here's this fuck-ass butterfly. Now this took 2 tries, and during the first try I thought it was absolutely cooked since the boss was, well, flying. So here I am with my sword, 0 range or magic, also thinking that I can parry the boss's range attacks as if this was Breath of the Wild or something. The music here is banger, by the way, super ethereal, and I know nothing about the lore of this butterfly. Like, what the fuck does this have to do with Gwyn or the flame or anything? There's just a big ass bug here, and we have to stomp it to get to the other side of the bridge. The poor thing, my god. Anyways, we figured out that the boss's weakness here was patience, yet despite that, we died. But hey, at least we got to do it again. So here it is, fellas.
Like, can't we just be chill? Like, you're so pretty and shit. Sick ass butterfly. That one's kind of hard, I'll tell you what. Like, what the hell? The fuck what am I supposed to do? You coming down and shit? What is this? A unicorn? It got like a big ass horn. Oh yeah. Tu puta en tu madre. Enchilada. Oh, it's finna blow. Let me just heal up and shit. Like, what the shit? You're lucky I don't have range. This butterfly would be toast right now. Oh yeah. Finna cook yo shit up. I can get one more in there. Oh! Oh. What the shit was that? Oh, yo, get up. Get up, king. Can I heal? Okay, it's just one hit anyways. Ah, see you later. Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. So you're telling me.
Now, killing this fuck-ass bug gives us the Watchtower basement key. No clue what this is for. No clue if I already used it either, but when I do, I guess I'll tell you. I'll let you know. Anyways, another boss down. Let's go! After this excitement, we use our souls to upgrade the butts out of Guts' Greatsword instead of getting the crest of Artorias. So, we need to go to Seths Fortress now to collect some souls. There is not much to do around here unless we want to get blown into bits, other than going back to the Northern Dead Asylum, which we'll get into in a bit. So, Seths Fortress is a breeze now. However, other than the traps again, and the lightning again, and the snakes, I hate snakes. We eventually get to the top and kill a giant who's just hanging around, I guess. Poor fella. Oh yeah, we do quite a bit of damage now. You'll see what I mean later. There's a bigger health bar to look at. So we upgrade our weapons some more and then start playing prop hunt and land ourselves in the Northern Undead Asylum, baby. Man, I can't even imagine how cool it must have been to discover this for the first time yourself and find the secret boss here too. So upon our arrival, we beeline it to our old friend and take his hollowed life, and then get fucking obliterated by a Black Knight that shouldn't even be there. Now, we go back to our cell to get a little doll, which lets us get into the painted world. We quickly get confused by what seems like a looping map, and ladies and gentlemen...
Wait, what? We came back? How do we... What the fuck? Oh, this is... I did not know this is how the boss fight started. Okay.
This is the Straight Demon. He was tough to get used to, and took a couple of tries. I don't think it was a skill issue, although you can always attribute it to that, but I think it was the amount of damage he dealt. So we can't even risk getting hit, really. And how big he is, like, there are times where I can't really tell if he's going to swing a hammer or something because I can't even see it. Anyways, now, once we got used to his attack pattern, his range, and our own mobility, we used our lovely Greatsword to carve away at his health and take down our next boss.
I'm digging in his butt, twin. At least there's like slight ample warning. What's so stray about this? What's so slay about this demon? I ruined the joke. Never mind. Okay, I didn't know if that would happen either. I'll wait. I don't mind waiting. Why these demons gotta be cheeked up and shit? Like not even in a chill way though.
Not even in a chill way, maybe.
Nah, for real. You know, like, yeah, keep spamming the same move. It's perfect. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Maybe he's gonna hear you.
He heard me. Oh, one more? I'll risk it for the biscuit. And he dead.
And hey, whoa, a Titanite slab. Okay, so we can use this later, pretty sure. On the way out of here, we're greeted by another Black Knight, who are starting to become kind of an easy deal with a 1-to-1 basis. Now, with the Straight Demon out of the way, we can make like an egg and get the fuck out of here once more. Now, to make Seths Fortress more accessible, since it clearly fucking isn't, we open the only shortcut here, a cage, and decide it is time to move on to our next boss in order to get to Anor Londo, the Iron Golem.
That still dealt damage. Oh, wow. Okay, and the fire giant throws things at me, huh?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the giant throwing fire. Wait, did someone say fire giant?
There, no more bothering me, you fucking pussy wagon. Titanite chunk.
There we go. Get fucked, loser. Now we can fight the Iron Golem. Peace. There's always an easy boss and some really annoying rodent nearby, I swear. First was a Capra demon. No. And then the gaping Dragusi. And then this. Anyways, without any distraction, we make quick work of the Iron Golem.
Oh, I do a lot of damage. He's staggered? What the fuck? Oh, he's fallen! He about to fall and shit. He's like dizzy or something. What is this, a fucking cartoon? I'm just going at him. I'm going ham on this guy.
Here we go.
Holy shit, he... Oh, he's coming back. That's right, Iron Golem. How about you gobble these, Alright, what'd he drop?
With this complete, we reveal the ring. The Elden Ring? Whatever. This ring is what gets those demons from Dark Souls 3, which everyone recognizes more, to take us to the jewel of this realm, Anor Londo.
Holy shit, Anor Londo, it's beautiful. It's a shame it's dead.
And once again, Dark Souls overcompensation. Big enemy, big damage, but weak as fuck. So for some reason, we think that we can't leave Anor Londo and decide to use a homeward bone, thinking it will spawn us where the demons left us. I mean, valid assumption, right? Yeah, we're back at Seths Fortress. Instead of going to Anor Londo, for some reason we were too lazy to do that, we decided to go to Londo Ruins. Why? I don't know. We thought to ourselves, hey, so Anor Londo is way up there, so when we finish everything down here. But that's not how this game works, isn't it? It isn't linear and it sends you everywhere, and we found that out the hard way.
There he is. Oh my fucking god, it's a grab. It's a fucking grab. I did not know that.
Yeah, these ghosts fucking suck. However, we can fuck them up by using the transient curse. There's just so many of them, like a lot of them. I know, did I mention they can go through walls like ghosts? I'm stupid sometimes. But hey, I didn't expect this, to be honest. Another funny thing is that your temporary curse disappears over time. Holy shit, who would have thought? Well, I didn't, and I quickly realized that when I didn't deal any damage to the ghosts.
Oh my god. I couldn't deal any more damage? Did the transient curse just disappear?
I decided to go back and was doing pretty good, but I quickly ate shit due to my own misfortune and movement in these clunky games.
Oh wow, for some reason that worked. I fell into the water. Okay, that's it for me tonight, baby.
Now, after respawning and realizing we can't go to the Londo Ruins, we decided we would clear and rule out other areas of the game that we've not fully touched yet. Once again, Londo out of the picture, so we decided to go to the Catacombs and check that place out a little bit more. Now, we'd been here before and cleared a few of the priests out. However, we did not make it past the part with the bridge right here, due to that priest. The whole process was a pain in the butt. We did eventually kill this specific priest, and it didn't make this place any easier because we keep getting jumped by all the skeletons at once, but it did open up new areas to explore. So in this new area, we find our next bonfire in the Catacombs, neatly tucked away behind a hidden wall. How convenient. Just beyond the bonfire was a fog door, which I thought was a boss fight, but as I'm starting to realize now, it sometimes just denotes a division in the areas. In this area, we find a more sophisticated catacomb.
See that? They think I can't see the Titanite demon in the dark.
One that houses Titanite demons in the dark. Did they not expect me to see this? Thankfully, I have this cool ring that makes me quiet, or else God himself would have come out of the shadows to smite me. Now remember what I said earlier about Black Knights and 1v1s? Well, this is not a 1v1.
And a fucking Black Knight beats our meat. Alright, chill, bro. Chill. What on God's beautiful green earth am I supposed to do? Like,
this area was trouble, so we decided to make our way a little deeper into the catacombs and meet the blacksmith. Now this one even has a cool cutscene.
oh my god. Oh. Oh. Who the fuck? Boss fight. No, I'm kidding. I know who this is. But why does he why he sounds like he's on the other end of a fucking walkie-talkie?
And a goofy ass voice. What the fuck? Is this guy talking to me over a radio or something? Now this area unlocks a separate entrance to what we call wheel skeletons. As if anyone thought they were fake or something. Now these guys are a pain in the ass. Literally. Do not turn around because if you do not see them, they could be anywhere. And you can't even dodge them sometimes. They have heat-seeking capabilities. It's insane. Other than the wheel skeletons that suck here and always respawn, we find another undead priest. And as always, these are pain in the butt to kill. After killing the Black Knight though and mentally mapping the area of the catacomb, the only place we have left to go to is inside this little ravine and find a really big tomb. Okay, embarrassingly enough, we died the first time. See, I'm all strength and I do not have the best armor, so I can barely take a hit. However, when coming down here the second time and actually being able to deal damage, oh my god. So we killed Pinwheel. To be honest, I was expecting a way more elaborate boss fight for some reason. Killing him lets us upgrade our bonfires one more time to get 15 flasks. Or so I thought, but we can actually go all the way up to 20. And moving past his arena takes us to the Tomb of Giants, a place where light doesn't exist, despite the fact that there is really bright fucking lava below all of it, technically. Now usually, not seeing isn't a bad thing, but here, It's done on purpose.
Where you at, cousin?
So yeah, giant skeletons, giant drops, and giant losses. 15,000 souls we could have used, but for some reason, we fucking didn't. Dying here is what makes us realize that, yeah, maybe we are meant to go to Anor Londo first. So that's exactly what we do. Now, when landing here, we decide to take a really good look around and find a couple of chests, and with chests, a couple of mimics too. Nothing our greatsword can't handle. We, for some reason, forgot about what a bonfire is. Subtle foreshadow. However, we got to see a closed-off entrance to the Duke's archive, which further solidifies the fact that we need to do something here in Anor Londo, and then in the places down below, in order to unlock these entrances once and for all. Other than the Duke's archives, I'm pretty sure there are supposed to be 2 more of these golden barriers. So we take our arrogance and confidence further into Anor Londo, and hey look! A gargoyle! Yeah, I remember this guy. Should be easy, right?
I'm a pro at this battle now. Get the fuck down here, bitch.
We are back at the Undead Parish. Dear Lord. Making it back to Anor Londo. Yikes. But once we are here, we prioritize getting that bonfire, baby, which makes the gargoyle run back so much easier, which we also absolutely cook.
Oh. Bitch. Oh my fucking god, bro. Annoying ass, stupid ass gargoyle.
Once here, we figure out that the bridge here won't turn itself, so with the help of some orange glowing text on a random support beam, we make our way into a large hall with a peculiar painting. Oh, and this fucking chandelier. Imagine seeing that item on a no death run and being like, I want that. Well, guaranteed death. Sorry, my friend, but fuck you.
Oh.
So after Roblox obbying our way through the rafters here, we make it to the giant spiraling bridge and kill yet another gargoyle, awarding ourselves the Gargoyle Halberd and Shield, which we will never use. Maybe New Game Plus? Who knows? Now this bridge opens access to what I call the Great Hall with Ornstein and Smough. But it's riddled with zappy demons and stupid silver knights and their fucking dragon bows. On the flip side, it takes us to another bonfire, which is handy. The bridge's most important exit, however, is to the painted world of Ariando. We have to kill a plethora of these guardians, finally collecting the item that baited us, and making our way into Super Mario 64. Now this place fucking sucked. There are so many regular undead everywhere, so many turns and paths that made this place feel like a labyrinth. And then these fuckers and their toxins. Oh, and don't forget the harpies with their fat ass and their insta-kill grab. After facing these difficulties, we hopped off for the day. But the next time we were back with energy and ready to conquer the painted world. So, lots of attempts here, fellas. So I'll keep it brief. We upgraded the bonfire to give us more of a safety net. We then opened the door to the courtyard, found a well with more wheel skeletons, and lots of hidden walls. And a little contraption here that gives us an alternative entrance to the boss fight. Why we need an alternative entrance, you may ask? Well,
there is that game you bought with May. Helldivers 2?
Yeah.
I mean, that's 4 players.
Holy shit, it's a giant. It's a giant fucking, it's a giant dragon. And it's coming this way.
Coming.
Is it really just gonna stay there? That's chalked. Okay.
yeah, that's why. This fucking giant dragon. You could kill him to get past. I think. I don't know, because I didn't kill him. He killed me instead.
This dragon killed me in my body.
So we made our way down and used the alternate doorway we opened earlier, encountering several undead and a tower knight too.
That's fucking crazy. Why is everyone and their mother in this, like... Okay.
And finally, this crossbreed Priscilla boss room.
The painted world of Ariana Grande. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Now, listen, I'm a nice guy sometimes. I feel kind of bad that we waltzed in here and she was practically letting us get out of here scot-free. So at first, I didn't want to kill her, and hey, I wasn't going to, until I decided to listen to my own video. Finish the rest of the game, killing Gwyndolin, acquiring the Lord vessel, killing Crossbreed Priscilla.
Damn, I did say I'd kill Crossbreed Priscilla in my video. Alright, Shoddy. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to put you down. I know you're letting me leave, but I'm sorry. You will have to die.
Yikes. Well, nothing beats a woman like a man's word, I suppose. Sorry, lady. Yeah, so this bitch goes invisible, which after some fooling around, we quickly figured out since her stompers leave footprints in the snow. And with no lock on, we still hit her. Now, we once again deal damage and completely obliterate her to a very, very sad end.
And it was an achievement too. Oh my god, woman, I'm sorry. You wanted to let me go for free and I killed you. Anyways.
Yeah, anyways, how unfortunate. Fucking cute Aerosmith or whatever. Now we're back in Anor Londo, and we practically spent our whole time attempting to get to the next area. Yeah, attempting. For some reason, the big night boys who were easier to cross over yonder were now harder. Or did I just get worse? I died to them a lot. And then right after them are the little flying zappy demons who are not too tough, just annoying. And what's more annoying is their level of knockback. I think I died more times because they pushed me off the ledge than I actually died to their attacks. After making it past these fellas, we chose 1 out of 2 support beams and promptly ate shit.
Oh shit!
And realized there's another one directly across from us that we actually need to go onto, which leads us to more zappy demons. But even when those are dealt with, we have the grimiest sniper elite players here ready to shove a LeBron James wingspan arrow up our ass. The run back here is terrible, by the way. So again, and again, we try to get past here, and again, and finally kill the Silver Knights and drop down to the next area, which opens up to another bonfire. And holy shit, it's him! Solaire! So within these castle walls are a lot of Silver Knights, who are not too bad since it's mostly one-on-one, except for this room. But other than that, this part was fun. The exploring was fun, the rewards were good, the combat was brain-scratching, and the layout of the place was very confusing and useless. I understand they had to add a certain level of complexity, of frustration once you get better at the game and the enemies get easier to deal with, but after doing everything I can do here, I can simply do this.
Shit. Shit. Alright, there we go.
And make the run back to the boss 100% easier. But I digress. We go the normal way and make it to the Great Hall, where we are quickly tricked by a broken window that makes us accidentally fall back to the beginning of this area instead of where we're supposed to go. But for our second time around, we land in the proper place and unlock this next cool shortcut here, which makes access to the Genonymous Blacksmith easier. After this, we make our way down to the Great Hall and for the first time traverse the fog of our next great challenge.
They've been waiting for me. Okay, so chill boss fight.
We get absolutely clapped the first time. And right after this, we get distracted by cool black text on the ground, which leads us to Priscilla? Is this a real player? If they are, holy fuck, are they goated? They gave me unlimited backshots, and even when more of us fellas were summoned, it was practically a 4v1, and at times, she still had the upper hand. Anyways, this was a warm-up. Yeah, a warm-up. Because for our second attempt here, we absolutely cooked. This, my friends, means that whichever one you kill, the other boss absorbs their powers. And man, killing Smough is easy, but killing Big Ornstein? Fuck this. Let's just go kill Leclerc or Lautrec or whatever and absolutely aura farm. Easy ass boss fight. See, all we needed was another warm-up, yeah? But yeah, this boss fight was so demoralizing, and for some reason we ate shit so many times in a row with this one boss fight. And I mean so many times. I would show you all the attempts since it is a lot of footage because it took so long, but I'll save you that. Man, sometimes it was easy, other times it wasn't, and they both railed you with attacks. Sometimes the same dodging strats wouldn't work, and other times, Ornstein would be behind Smough, still hitting me, through him. This boss fight felt like playing fucking FNAF. Like, if you can't see one of them, yeah, it's over for you, buddy. You're cooked. And to be honest, since Smough is so slow, I only wanted to target him as my first kill. I knew deep down that eventually I would get so good at killing Smough that I would then easily get to Big Ornstein and learn his attack patterns. And that, my friends, is not what we did. After about 2 days of countless attempts and death after death after death, I took about a week-long break from this game. And then when we came back to try it again, it was almost as if all the previous attempts had melted into my brain over my rest period because...
Oh, ouch. Oh! What? I really thought we had this in the bag. I'm starting to... Honestly, at least the Ornstein fight isn't that difficult. I thought the Ornstein fight was going to be way harder than that, you know? Because at first, it was his delayed attacks and just the direction I'd roll. Come on there. Ooh. Oh. Well, he did save me. Patience is key, baby. How do you move your feet if, like, the boots can't... Oh, there's no bend to them. This is the one. Oh! Fuck off! He blocked my attack! The motherfucker. That's crazy. See that? Like, that is the shit that makes this guy so annoying. Oh. There's a little hop. Oh. Oh my god, at least I'm full health. But man, this sure is annoying. He did the same attack up front again. At least I'm full health, but damn! Again? Again? Like, just shoot your fucking laser, bitch! Oh my fucking god. Oof, I'm getting greedy. I'm getting fucking greedy, and I'm missing. Okay, this is the one. Just patience. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, let's go!
Yeah, that was our second attempt coming back. We fucked Ornstein up and lit that goddamn bonfire, and finally, this gave us access to... Hey, yo! Good morning, bitch! What? The Lord Vessel. You're right. And that's what we're here for. Anyways, from here we can warp back to Firelink Shrine and revive Anastasia, which finally lets us use the Firelink bonfire again. Oh yeah, forgot to mention that the Firelink bonfire stops working. And with that, you notice Lautrec disappeared, and Anastasia is fucking dead. So that is kind of why we killed Lautrec in order to fix this gizmo. With this fixed, we can go back to Fremd and present him with the... Hey, what do you do? Oh, hello. Yeah, we are beneath Lautrec, I think. And here's where we can place the Lord Vessel, which is this fucking bowl. Anyways, bright beam of light, and boom, we have now unlocked access to Seath, Nito, and the Bit of Chaos. Now, what's interesting here is that there's 4 Lord Souls, yet 3 unlocks. And that is because you can go kill the 4 kings whenever you want, really. You just need to kill Sith and get a cool ring, and then also lower the water level in New Londo Ruins, and then kill all these wraiths, and then kill the 4 kings. Anyways, I'm actually glad we kind of waited. So now with these paths unlocked, we can go fuck Seath up, and we might as well do that first, because we never have to come back to Anor Londo except to kill this little my fault, Gwyndolin. Now getting to Seath was actually chill. Once you get the hang of how this game divides its areas and difficulty and challenges, then it doesn't really become that frustrating anymore. Like, by God, we can't just walk into the Duke's archives. No, there's these long-ass hallways that are definitely more important to the architecture and required. And then we have these fuckers, these boars. Yeah, you remember these guys. they're chalked. But there's nothing like a little bit of cheese to get us through these tough times. Other than dying a bunch of times, we were able to lure these fellas far back enough that they would stop chasing us, and then we whooped their ass. Anyways, welcome to the Duke's Archives, where crystals still make you bleed through your armor for some reason. And since this game couldn't get more elaborate, no, they just decided to fill a room with everything to give you a real challenge from melee to range to magic. Fuck, no, not these guys again. So once you get past these guys after like a million attempts, you get to your first fog gate of the area. Seath? What? Already?
What? Fucking already? Okay, how do I get over to you, buddy? How do I get over to you, my friend? Why is the boss fight right here? What is this gonna do? Oh, shit.
So I'm not sure how a no-hit run would work here, fellas. This is a scripted death, one that brings you into incarceration here at the Duke's Archives, and unlocks the game's first attempt at having you shaking in your boots. So we unlock our cell by pickpocketing this fella here. Whoops, my bad. And leaving the cell for the first time gives us this cutscene.
Cause that's a stupid boss fight. Like the floor makes it so that I can't kill him. And then if I move I die, but I think we're meant to kind of like die. What does this mean?
Which brings us to these little nuts. Now, they're not that strong or difficult to fight. They're actually weak as hell. But they have this one grab that's absolutely diabolical due to its range, which makes these guys the worst encounter within the Duke's Archives, in my opinion. There is a shortcut that gets us to the mechanism we saw earlier, and yeah. Okay, these snakes shouldn't even be here. Why are they here? They are from Seths Fortress. What are they doing here? To be annoying? So we...
Miss your chance to blow. This opportunity.
Alright. So we kill all these blue people, and get to this locked door that only opens up the first time the cutscene plays, so fuck you. Yeah, whatever. And the way out of here is all the way back up, which brings us to the second most annoying place in this entire game, other than Blighttown. The second levels of the library, baby. I am melee, for crying out loud, and there's no cover. And everyone and their mother is casting spells and shooting arrows at me. Listen, I did my due diligence, and I really tried to get through this area bit by bit and kill all the enemies, but what works here is just running past everyone to unlock another shortcut, because you can't just jump off the balcony to then run all the way into this crystal cave. But here we are, fellas. The boss fight is beyond our horizon. Now, what's harder than the boss fight, by God, is getting to it. This whole cave is a labyrinth. If you don't slide off by accident, then you fall off because you don't know where the fuck to go. And let's be honest, these little shimmers are not so easy to see. But no worries, we get down to the real Seath fog gate here, and make our way into our encounter. So 7 tries? I'll tell you what, we deal a large amount of damage. It just took me some time to get used to understanding his attacks, and the location of where his crystals were going to show up. So the fight, other than dodging his easy swings, was just a back and forth of avoiding his AoE attacks and then coming back to strike him for copious amounts of damage until he was reduced to nothing but 60,000 souls. Just 60,000 fucking souls.
Oh! What? How'd that get me? What the fuck? That's shocked. Again? Wait. Alright, wait. Why am I getting cursed? Why am I getting cursed? We're chill out here. I'm gonna wait for this guy to turn around. What's next, buddy? What are you gonna do next? Oh shit. Do I kill him here? Can't die! Oh, wait, what? Really?
Anyways, fellas, this is our first Lord Soul. this area is finished and we can move on to our next Lord Soul. However, since the next 3 Lord Souls are in completely new areas, we decided to clean up some other areas we missed that we had not been to yet. So we went into the Darkroot Forest and used the crest of Artorias to get deeper into the forest.
Damn. Holy fuck, this guy's annoying. Oh wow, they killed me. I forgot what the name of these guys are. They're like the protectors of the forest or some shit.
This is where we first encounter these forest fairies, who are super fucking annoying. But anyways, after exploring most of this area, finding some cool loot and becoming friends with a cat, we go to see the saddest boss fight in this game. The Great Grey Wolf, Ceaseless.
Like, who is Artorias?
The goat.
Big ass dog. Alright, dog. Be prepared to die. At the hands of butts from Gurk. Oh wow. I should have dodged. I've heard this song before. I'll heal right here.
Oh, I don't want to fight the fucking gargoyle. I hate the gargoyle.
Baby. Get used to fighting gargoyles, baby.
Maybe I hate fighting gargoyles because every single weapon that I use is bad against them. Every weapon that I like is bad against them.
Shit, baby. Baby. Just fucking enchant it with electricity, baby.
You know that gargoyle in the lava? That's
Yeah.
what we're fighting right now.
Oh, shit, baby. I'm sorry. Ouch. That did a lot of damage.
Everybody and their mom want to fight this guy.
Baby. I killed Sith first try. Fuck.
Oh, way. Good job, baby.
Acquire the art of abyss walking, and also fucking acquire my controller connection back into the game. Jesus Christ, yeah, I get it. Da-da-da.
So sad, in fact, that I killed him in one go and was not even able to relish the fight at all. Anyways, Covenant of Artorias acquired. This will be a handy tool for later. So in the meantime, before killing the rest of the bosses and being done with the game, we decided to unlock some easy achievements we could do this run to minimize the hardship in the future, which was unlocking the Covenant of the Princess Guard, the Gravelord Servant, the Chaos Servant, and the Blade of the Dark Moon. We'd already unlocked the Forest Hunter when we made friends with that cat. Anyways, from here we could finally get Gwyndolin. It's simple, really. You just join his Covenant and then violate his only rule, going through the Fog Gate. Buddy, like what the fuck? Couldn't this have been done a tad bit more elaborate? If I see a Fog Gate, I'm gonna go through it. Now here, we deal a lot of damage. Other than getting absolutely nuked once or twice, we were able to bonk this guy out of the Dark Souls lore forever, and reach the end of this goofy-ass hallway, which apparently you can reach during the boss fight if you take long enough. From here, before moving on to the bosses yet again, we decided to quickly kill an optional fellow, the Black Hydra, way down in Ash Lake, which took a lot of tries, oh my god, but after whooping his ass, you get to find this Dragon Covenant, which is actually really cool since you kind of get to become a dragon, and you even get a cool weapon from it too. But okay, Covenant's almost done. Anyways, from here we could move to the Tomb of the Giants. Ah, spooky! Yeah, this place is so fucking dark. That's the only hard part about it. Like, there could not have been any other challenge other than the darkness here. But anyways, after making it alive to Patches, this cool motherfucker tosses us into a deep dark cavern where we find a skull lantern, which is supposed to be rare, but I guess it's just here. Anyways, we die. Again and again and again and again and again while exploring this deep dark cave diver stream full of annoying skeletons and skeledogs and skeleton pillars and a random black knight for some reason. But we eventually reach a bonfire, thank god. From this bonfire we are able to forage and memorize the path through the shortest and most annoying level design to Gravelord Nito, through trial and error. Eventually, traveling this becomes a piece of cake, but anyways, the run back, dear lord. Here we are at the Fog Gate to Gravelord Nito, the one boss that decides to nerf you with fall damage since he's so easy. And not just fall damage, but random ass skeletons. Why do boss fights need to have minions? It's a boss fight, for crying out loud. Why is this the Capra Demon all over again? So after getting the hang of our movement down here, getting rid of our armor to get quicker rolls, and realizing we could use divine weapons to not let the skeletons respawn, we kill Nito. Just kidding, there's more than that. There's this one move he does where he screams and plunges his sword into the ground, and it's so hard to dodge. Bosses always have that one move. But once we got the hang of it, and by we I mean my girlfriend and I, she's really good at Souls games, we whoop Nito's ass, and get closer and closer to finishing this fucking game. Now with Nito done, we make our way to our second last Lord Soul. The Four Kings, oh spooky! Yes, they are in the new Londo Ruins, which, I say it again and again, man, but the only thing that makes this level hard is the enemy abundance. The curse was smart though, I'll give him that. So yeah, we consume transient curses to be able to kill the ghosts in this area, and make it to this chap who gives us the key to the floodgates. And boom, all this water makes me want to go pee. Now with all this water gone, we somehow uncover more enemies that were just randomly scuba diving underwater waiting for us. Not just that, but couldn't all the water have drained into the abyss? Whatever, I complain too much. I complained so much in fact that the game decided to punish me by giving me no way to respawn down here. No, if I die I have to respawn at Firelink Shrine, take the elevator down, then traverse the upper ruins here and find a shortcut to traverse the lower ruins, and then run all the way around the lower ruins to the fog gate. Ah yes, the fog gate. One of the few times in Dark Souls history where you, the player, take no fall damage. So why couldn't this happen with the Stray Demon, huh? Or Nito, huh? Fuck you from software. So this guy took 2 tries. What the hell, man? 2? I thought this boss was hyped up. I thought he was big and evil and hard. 2 tries, bro. Yeah, we deal damage though.
Easy. Easy ass boss fight. Easy ass boss fight. Maybe the 4 kings? More like the 4 fucking losers.
Anyway, so from here we make our way to a whole new and cool environment. The Demon Ruins. Thank God there's a bonfire here. So these ruins are covered in lava, and the only path available leads us to nowhere, and oh, an item. Yes, this is Ceaseless Discharge guy, an optional boss. And I mean optional because you don't even really have to fight him. Like yeah, he's integral to progress to the bed of chaos, but you just run away from him. He will try and dunk the shit out of you closer to the stone gate, where he gets stuck because of his big hand. And you smack him like 5 times and he blows up and dies. And since he is dead, he no longer ceaselessly discharges lava everywhere, and it all just disappears. Peak gaming right here, fellas. Like, this is actually sick as fuck. So this opens up a path for us to encounter a million Capra demons and a million Taurus demons. Dear God, this is Dark Souls purgatory, really. But what makes this easier is the fact that I'm not fighting them while stuck in a room the size of a fucking 2x4. I can actually move and breathe, and oh my God, it even made fighting these 2 buffoons fun. And there's a lot of them. Like, why was he a special boss when there were so many of them down here? How did one of them get up there and befriend dogs? Anyway, so yeah, we kill these guys through the Demon Ruins. Whoa, Demon Ruins mentioned in the Demon Ruins. While here, we can quickly kill a silly little worm who absolutely button mashed us the first time. Well, this whole place is literally back-to-back boss fights, by the way. There was literally 0 exploring around here. Like, right after the Demon Ruins, straight demon. And he's super annoying because almost every move he has creates an explosion, which is so dumb because the explosion is the opposite direction of his swing. So where do I dodge? And he has these little attacks that are meant to piss you off. Like, how is his reach this far, but not the same distance the next time? And oh my God, I can barely see with all these tree roots in the way. So after like 20 tries, we kill him. And once again, we deal a considerable amount of damage here, fellas. 426. We're just super weak, so while we can kill the bosses in a couple of hits, they can kill us in 1. Anyways, Firesage dead, but right after, Centipede. And yeah, since I killed the last boss, my girlfriend wanted to take a crack at this one, and well, killed the first try. This boss drops a cool ass item that makes the whole level so much easier, and it's the orange charred ring from his tail, which one could easily miss actually. But it reduces lava damage by so much and makes walking through this place a breeze. Oh yeah, so we see Solaire and then traverse this giant lava abyss here full of giant T-Rex lava puppies, and we ignore literally everything. I'm sure there's plenty to explore here. I mean the area is huge. But I guess we will explore it once we come back to PS1 for all the achievements later. What's super important about this area is the hidden bonfire behind this wall here, as it makes the run back to the bed of chaos super simple. Anyways, the bed of chaos was really weird for this one, since everyone made it out to be super hard or annoying or whatever. 20 minutes. Less than 20 minutes, we cracked the left orb, fell down a couple of times. Most of the time was consumed by the runbacks, to be honest. Then we got the right orb and got murked. And then we had 2 unique deaths trying to get to the middle. A suspiciously timed swing. And then an annoying ass blast of fire.
Why did it do so much damage?
But yes, here's a little bitch. Boom! Last Lord Vessel acquired, fellas. And with that, we have all 4 Lord Vessels. Which means the last thing we have to do is fuck up the DLC bosses, baby. So we make our way to the Dark Root Basin, kill Havel, and then bust up this Hydra who's super stupid, by the way. Like, we're standing here, and it purposely misses. Hello? But once this Hydra dead as balls, we can go into a little cavern on the far left, kill a golden golem, reveal Dusk, then we go back to the Duke's archives and collect this item with perfect timing as we die, and go back to the same area we killed the golden golem to find a rift and get touched by Manus. Now yeah, hear me out. How the fuck are we supposed to know all this? Long story short, if you were secluded from the internet, you wouldn't know. Now if you played this before the DLC, then this golem was never here until after the DLC. Ooh, suspicious. Besides, lots of the DLC teasers were of Artorias, and map data suggests that this cove is below his grave. Go figure. But yeah, luck and the internet is how you would know. There was no point in me trying to talk about this or explain it, since there is a fellow who already did this with this lovely video. So you should go check that out. But yeah, unlock the DLC and unlock 4 more bosses. The Sanctuary Garden, Artorias, Kalameet, and Manus. The toughest fella was the Sanctuary Garden by far. He had so many moves, and he was so annoying. His timing was impeccable at hitting me when I would try to heal, and his attacks sometimes hit you, or not, by chance. But once again, we deal a lot of damage, so it wasn't too big of a problem, but this motherfucker was just so quick and aggressive and annoying, and die. Now that this annoying rodent is dead, we can move on to the Dark Root Forest again, but like in 2000 BC.
Ulasil Sanctuary.
It's cool how some of this place is kind of recognizable, like the ridge here and the bridge, and this little pond with a chest in it, which is also accessible in the base game, just immensely overgrown. Now there are only 2 enemies here, Farmer and Rock Golem. They're not too bad. Their abundance is just, well, overwhelming. But past these guys is the man himself, Artorias. Now Artorias was a really fun boss fight. Like, it actually calls for skill and timing and patience and brings together your knowledge of being able to read attacks and dodge and counter and find openings. It was beautiful, really beautiful, my god. It took 14 tries, and every single try was worth it. Here, my friends, is the final try where I beat him.
Tu puta madre, baby. Alright.
That's what you get.
Okay, dancer.
And he's got no shoes on. No staminas.
I killed your fucking dog, Artorias. How?
Fix the game! Where's that from again?
No clue. Only Josh and you know this kind of brain rot.
That's old though.
Yep. That's my chance.
Yeah, that's where it's from. I was like, I swear. Where's Tyler? What? Fix the game. That's you, baby.
What the fuck is that? Did you pull shit out of your ass and throw it at me, cousin? Oh shit.
Baby.
Oh shit, I gotta heal.
Playing Dark Souls with you, and I forgot you can move when you use your flask.
Baby forgot what privilege feels like. I missed. Oh my god, again? You are getting so much damage, bro. This guy's gonna one-tap me and my monitor's gonna crack. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh fuck. No! I fucking killed him. Suck my dick, Artorias!
Nothing but respect for one of the best boss fights in the game, in my opinion, other than Ornstein and Smough. This unlocks the lower part of the city here, in absolute ruins. Welcome to London, my friends. This is yet another example of when developers kind of give up. Don't get me wrong, this game is beautiful, but there are literally only 2 enemy types littered everywhere. Everywhere. This whole level felt like a fucking wipeout course, like an American Ninja course, like trying to get through aisles during Black Friday. But anyways, we unlock a shortcut deep in the belly of the city and find a bonfire right before entering the abyss. And this place is very interesting, because if the forest above can be found in the base game, where the fuck is the whole city? Did it get flooded after thousands of years? Where the hell is this cave in DS1? It's so cool, I won't lie, but anyways, we get to the Manus fight and commence our second last boss fight.
Again? Manus just wanted to play, bro. He just wanted to have a little fun. Oh shit. Hey, what's up, man?
Manus, oh god. Manus was annoying. A lot of his moves were easily avoidable, but my god, he had this one move where he would just Super Smash Bros. Combo the fuck out of you. And it was very similar to another move, so sometimes it was kind of quite confusing to know when to dodge and when to attack, but it was almost impossible to dodge out of his grab.
Are you serious, Manus? Are you dead-ass, Manus? Manus!
And really, it was just that one move that brought us down, time and time and time again. Now, Manus is one of the few bosses immune to everything except raw damage. And by god, we deal damage. This boss fight took 3 separate locations, one of 30 minutes, a whole hour and a half of dying to the same moves, and then finally, the perfect run. Take a look at the damage files.
Holy shit, Manus. Can I heal? That still hit me, bro? You gonna swing again? Oh. Oh. Ouch. Oh shit. Nah, bro, nah, hold on. Wow. Fuck you, Manus.
Fuck, I also love this boss fight. Wait, hold on, why the goddamn are you here? Anyways, before moving on to the final 2 bosses, we spend about a whole hour collecting items to upgrade our weapons even more. And within that time, we unlock the strongest weapon achievement. The Raw Weapon achievement, Divine Weapon achievement, and Lightning Weapon achievement. I will leave the rest of the upgrades for the New Game Plus run when we achievement hunt here. Anyways, we only remember to fight Kalameet because we need a Titanite slab. That is the only reason, I swear, like, I absolutely forgot he even existed. So we need to upgrade a weapon and a slab, and yeah, Kalameet has a slab in his boss arena that we can get after we fight him. Now, Kalameet was hard. He was really annoying.
What the fuck is this?
He only took 7 tries, however, which is less than most bosses, but he seemed so unfair. button mashing little prick. I was fuming, angry. I was yelling.
No!
All the patience I had learned from playing this entire game flew out the window because all that was standing between me and Gwyn was his rat. But, fellas, the ultimate run was here.
Baby, I got grabbed when I was at 1 HP because he spammed the grab like 5 times and I dodged every single one except the last one.
Maybe I'm sorry.
And I had to get past the stupid dragon again. I just... Why do these games love making their DLC so fucking annoying? Like, they're like, yeah, you paid money for this extra, by the way, so now you have to go through this annoying area.
He's gonna grab me. See, but like, how do I know if he's going to grab me or spit fire? Are you fucking dead ass, bro? You're fucking. Oh, I'm gonna get. How? Oh, I'm still alive. The shit, let me heal. The fuck? Okay, what the? Oh my god, bitch. Can I heal? Yes, I can. Oh shit. Oh my god, move. Move, bitch. Oh shit, he's gonna do that. Fire don't reach me. Alright, fuck you, bitch. I got time to heal. Oh, you're gonna do it. 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 How on God's green, beautiful, gracious, beloved earth was I gonna dodge that? You know, no. Thanks, bro. Why am I rolling again? Okay. Fuck you! Fuck you, bro!
And we whooped his ass. Whew. God, that boss fight was a lot off my chest. Anyways, titty slap. Yes. From here we decide to get the last covenant, the Sunlight Covenant. Yes, Solaire, woo! We don't even bother killing this dragon, fellas. You can just run past it. We decided to do more upgrading, but then quickly realized that it would take centuries due to the sheer amount of fucking rocks we have to collect, and their abysmal drop rates for certain variants of it. And the fact that the achievement to obtain all the rare weapons is... fuck. It is a lot of weapons. Like, what the absolute hell? And you need a practically almost fully maxed out weapon to get most of these. And some of these weapons for the achievement are not even special. They're just annoying rare farm jobs. So, next time, we're here to beat bosses with a Greatsword. We can 100% of the time. So, fellas, the time has finally come to beat Dark Souls Remastered for our first run with our Greatsword, naturally from the get-go. So all that's left between us and that is defeating Gwyn, the mightiest being himself who linked the first flame and brought about the Age of Fire once more. The whole game has been building up to this. All of it, every area, every encounter, every friend and enemy, every boss fight, every death, all of it, to this moment.
fucking killed Gwyn. 4 parries, bro. I didn't even have my headphones on. I was locking in. Wow. What a fragile.
All to be absolutely washed away by 4 parries. This was not the best boss fight, but with the music, the boss's anger mixed with his frailness, and the journey so far, it was a beautiful moment. It took 9 tries to achieve this, and that, fellas, is beating Dark Souls Remastered with the Greatsword, the normal way. Alright, so, fellas, that about does it. I said I was going to do the Dark Lord ending, and then in a short I said I couldn't do it because we never spoke with Ceaseless, but for some reason that didn't matter and the wiki was lying, as just walking out of the boss room starts the Dark Lord ending cutscene. So yeah, we linked the Fire's second run. We have come far, and we have accomplished half of our study here. Now, this normal playthrough included killing all the bosses prior to the Greatsword with whatever we had, and once we got the Greatsword, we killed every other boss after that with the Greatsword. This took a while. It was exactly 51.2 hours of footage of us grinding to get the sword, and then grinding the bosses with the Greatsword and failing up our load. Now we do one more run where we cheat the Greatsword into the very beginning of the game and see how long it takes us to complete the game then, how much damage we deal, and then compare it to our first run. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your interest. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you'll stay tuned for the last video of this series where we go through our second run and compare the time, number of tries, and damage to this run we've just concluded. Once again, this is Beds on Fire, and I am your host, Seki. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.